Deputy Attorney General Rod Rosenstein offered absolutely unfettered support for Robert Mueller's endless witch hunt. Rosenstein told USA Today, quote, "The special counsel is not an unguided missile. I don't believe there's any justification at this point for terminating the special counsel. But an unguided missile is exactly what Mueller's investigation has become, a meandering 10-month investigation that has not been unguided. It has been aimed directly at the Trump presidency and has served to subvert it, to frustrate it at its best." Joining us now is Fox News legal analyst Gregg Jarrett. Greg, this unguided missile remark on the part of Rosenstein really bothers me because it suggests directly that the president is his target, and by God, he's going to hit the target no matter what it takes.
Yes, and I would not expect Rosenstein to say anything else since he appointed Mueller, and he has a vested interest in Mueller finding some evidence of collusion which doesn't exist and is not a crime. So, look, this guy right here, Rosenstein, Mueller, Comey, they're all thick as thieves. They've been with each other for a very long time. They've worked with each other, allies, mentor. Of all the great lawyers there are in the nation, you would have thought that Rosenstein could have found somebody other than Bob Mueller. And if Mueller had an ounce of integrity, what he'd really do is investigate Comey for stealing government documents, leaking them to the media. Both of those are crimes. And investigate Comey for obstruction of justice in the Hillary Clinton case. And finally, investigate Comey for signing off, not once, but numerous times, onto a unverified dossier, which under the law must be verified.
A phony dossier, I think it's safe to say, and not one, but two of them. The Shearer dossier, the second. We don't even know where the Department of State is in all of this. We haven't weighed in with the Department of State, its relationships with the British government, MI6, which was the former employer of Christopher Steele, the man who was paid millions of dollars to come up with a work of fiction. It's appalling. And yet there's not a single, aside from Judiciary and the Oversight Committee, there's not a single investigation underway into the corruption of the FBI and the Department of Justice.
And there should be. If you just look at the dossier, I must have read it 100 times. I laugh every time. It never gets old. It is the work of really a bad first-time author in fiction. I laugh. And the FBI had to have been laughing too, but they didn't care. They were going to use it as an excuse to investigate Trump.
But I have a question. What is the possibility, what are the possibilities that made that thing worth $12 million to the DNC, to Hillary Clinton's campaign, and persuaded the Department of Justice to sell out its ethics, its regulations, and its practices?
Yeah, I've looked into that, and when you break down the money, it's not $12 million that goes to Fusion GPS or Christopher Steele. It's a smaller amount, but the money is irrelevant. Money was paid, which is, you cannot pay a foreign national in a political campaign. You cannot receive money from a foreign national. It's evidence of collusion between the Democrats and Russia and the Hillary Clinton campaign, and it should be investigated on that basis.
Will we ever see that investigation?
I think you will. I'm actually fairly optimistic that at some point in time, the dossier and how judges were deceived and evidence was concealed, which is 6 different felonies, somebody will be held accountable.